Sandra, what are the customers here for today?
They're here for a global event that we are hosting. It is our first event that we're having in Canada, and they are for agents and investors. They came out from Malaysia, China, India, and a few other countries, and they're here to talk about global real estate and some opportunities that they can share with us.
मिसाका कन्वेंशन सेंटर में आज मौजूद हैं IQI के ज़ेर एहतमाम एक रियल एस्टेट का सेमिनार होने जा रहा है, जिसमें ना सिर्फ कनाडा बल्कि दुनिया भर के मुख्तलिफ ममालिक से जो इन्वेस्टमेंट की अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ होंगी उस हवाले से इस सेमिनार में बताया जाएगा। यूसुफ इकबाल साहब हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं, काशिफ साहब हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं। यूसुफ भाई, क्या लोग आम बंदा अगर जानना चाहे, मतलब ये डायरेक्टली फॉर द पब्लिक और फॉर द रियल्टर्स और द इन्वेस्टर्स?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम अरशद भाई, ये रियल्टर्स के लिए भी है, इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए भी है, और बेसिकली IQI ग्लोबल रियल एस्टेट एक इंटरनेशनल क्वालिटी इन्वेस्टमेंट के नाम से हमारा ब्रोकरेज हाउस है, जिसके हेड ऑफिस है मलेशिया के अंदर, 12+ ऑफिस हमारे मलेशिया के अंदर है, हमारा ऑफिस है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अंदर है, दुबई के अंदर है, फ़िलीपींस के अंदर है, वियतनाम के अंदर है। अभी हमने कनाडा के अंदर अपना ऑफिस लॉन्च किया है। 5000+ एजेंट्स हैं हमारे पास, 300+ प्रोजेक्ट्स पे हम काम कर चुके हैं वर्ल्ड वाइड जो उसके ऊपर जो है। हमारी पूरी टीम आई हुई है यहाँ पे, मलेशिया से टीम आई हुई है, फ़िलीपींस से टीम आई हुई है। बेसिक आइडिया दैट कि हम चाहते लोगों को पता हो कि कैसे आप एक रियल एस्टेट ग्लोबल एजेंट बन के प्रॉपर्टीज़ को इंटरनेशनली बाय और सेल कर सकते हैं उसके ऊपर जो है।
काशिफ भाई, क्या रिस्पांस है यहाँ अगर आप देखें, मतलब क्योंकि आपका ऑफिस यहाँ आप शुरू हुआ कनाडा में, तो आपको कैसा रिस्पांस मिल रहा है?
बहुत अच्छा रिस्पांस मिला है, और जो सबसे चीज़ आई जस्ट कैरी व्हाट यूसुफ हैज सेड, IQI डिफरेंट क्या है, हम लोग एशिया ग्लोबल रियल एस्टेट पार्टनर है। हम कंपनी है, इफ़ यू सी द इन्वेस्टर इस वक्त जो सबसे बड़ा इन्वेस्टर है वो एशिया से है, वेदर वो चाइनीज़ हो, पाकिस्तानी हो, इंडियन हो। हमारी शुरुआत वहाँ से हुई है। सो वी आर ए एशियन कंपनी विच गोइंग ग्लोबल, सो वी स्पीक देयर लैंग्वेज। हम उनके तरीके को समझते हैं, उनके एहसासात को समझते हैं। सो हमारा यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा वेलकम हुआ है। लोगों का रिस्पांस यही है, वो ये कहते थे कि भाई मैं यहाँ पे ब्रोकरेज हूँ, मैं इंडिया में प्रॉपर्टी लेना चाहता हूँ या मैं फ़िलीपींस में लेना चाहता हूँ, मगर वो फ्रेंचाइज मॉडल में वो उनको सपोर्ट नहीं मिलता। हमारा कोई फ्रेंचाइज मॉडल नहीं है, एवरीथिंग 100% ओन बाय IQI। सो आपका कमीशन प्रोटेक्टेड है। तो
नहीं, इसमें अगर आम रियल्टर है, दुनिया तो कनाडा में इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए आ रही है, आप लोगों कह रहे हैं फ़िलिपाइन में करें, इंडिया में करें, तो क्या एक आम रियल्टर को इसका क्या फ़ायदा, और वो कैसे इसमें आ सकता है?
सो अब क्या है कि देखिए, फ़िलीपीन से बहुत सारे इमिग्रेशन वाले यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, उनके क्लाइंट अभी बैठे हुए हैं, उनके एजेंट बैठे हुए हैं फ़िलीपींस के अंदर। तो अभी क्या होता है, जब उनका क्लाइंट कनाडा में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहता है तो उनके पास कोई नहीं होता, वो किससे बात करते हैं, वो यहाँ पे लैंड होते हैं, धक्के खाते हैं। अभी क्या होता है, उनके पास क्लाइंट है, वो IQI टीम कनाडा से बात करेगा, ये मेरा क्लाइंट है, इसकी इमिग्रेशन हो गई, यहाँ आ रहा है, हाउ कैन यू हेल्प। सो हमारी जो कनाडा की टीम है वो उनको असिस्ट करे। अगर आप देखें, हम उन सारे मुल्कों में हैं जहाँ पे सारे इमिग्रेशन के सबसे बड़े लोग आ रहे हैं, तो क्योंकि हम एशिया के नंबर 1 है, सो सारा इमिग्रेशन वाले यहाँ आ रहे हैं, तो हमारी टीम वालों को क्लाइंट्स ऑटोमेटिकली मिल रहे होंगे।
अच्छा, प्रोजेक्ट्स भी आप बात करें तो क्या कनाडा के भी कोई आपने एक्सक्लूसिव प्रोजेक्ट्स अपने जो मेंबर्स होंगे या उनको ऑफ़र करेंगे?
बिल्कुल जी, कनाडा के अंदर भी हमारे एक्सक्लूसिव प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, बिल्डर्स का काम कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे हमारे फ्यूर होम्स वाले आए हुए हैं जो कैम्ब्रिज से आए हुए हैं, BDC वाले जो हमारे पार्टनर्स हैं इसके अंदर, बैंक डेवलपमेंट कनाडा वाले, वो लोग यहाँ मौजूद हैं। मॉर्गेज एजेंट्स हमारे साथ हैं, उसके ऊपर जो है हमारे पास लोग मौजूद हैं जो यहाँ से बैठे बैठे आपके लिए इंडिया के अंदर आपने कोई प्रोजेक्ट्स खरीदने तो उनकी फाइनेंसिंग भी हम यहाँ से अवेलेबल कर सकते हैं उसके ऊपर जो है।
तो जो एक आम रियल्टर है उसको पहले आप IQI का मेंबर बनना होगा, अपनी ब्रोकरेज में रहते हुए भी मेंबर बन सकते हैं, या क्या प्रोसीजर है?
उनको ज्वाइन करना होगा IQI, सो दे हैव टू लीव देयर ओन ओल्ड ब्रोकरेज हाउस एंड दे हैव टू ज्वाइन IQI। मगर जैसे हमने कहा कि यू विल बी अ पार्ट ऑफ अ बिगर फैमिली, सो जो आप कनाडा में कर रहे हैं उसी तरीके से कर रहे हैं, अब आप एक बड़ी फैमिली का हिस्सा बन जाएंगे। अभी आप यहाँ पे 1-2 लोगों को कैटर कर रहे हैं, अब 10 मुल्कों में जो हम लोग हैं उनके जो क्लाइंट्स इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं कनाडा, आपको सब की उसकी एक्सेसिबिलिटी मिलेगी।
तो क्या ये आपका ऑनगोइंग रहेगा सेमिनार्स का, किस तरह से आपने इसको अरेंज किया?
बिल्कुल रशीद भाई, बिल्कुल ऑनगोइंग रहेगा इसके ऊपर जो हमने इसको अभी दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट सेमिनार जो हमने करने गए, इसके बाद इंशाल्लाह वी विल कंटिन्यू डूइंग दिस सेमिनार्स आउट देयर। और दूसरा मैं काशिफ की इस बात से ना आपको एग्री आगे लेके जाऊँगा इस बात को कि जितने भी एजेंट्स हैं उनको ये होना चाहिए कि वो एक बड़े पोर्टफोलियो में जा रहे हैं। जैसे आपके पास एक्सेस है 10 ऑफिस का, अगर आप मलेशिया में जा रहे हैं तो आपको ये नहीं फ़र्क, आपको ये मसला नहीं होगा कि मैंने क्या करना है, मलेशिया ऑफिस इज़ अवेलेबल फॉर योर होल थिंग। happening out there. आपकी मदद के लिए जो दुबई का ऑफिस अवेलेबल है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया का ऑफिस अवेलेबल है, उसके अलावा हमारी ऑनलाइन ट्रेनिंग और रियल टाइम ट्रेनिंग्स बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. उस पर काशिफ बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल्स बता देंगे
जी,
उसमें.
तो हम लोग ट्रेनिंग देते हैं. अब जैसे वही वाली चीज़ है कि यही टाइप के इवेंट, व्हाई नॉट कैनेडियन डेवलपर. हम लोग ये इवेंट जैसे आज कनाडा में हो रहा है, हमने सेम सिंगापुर में किया है, मलेशिया में किया है, फिलीपींस में किया है. तो वी आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड, कैनेडियन डेवलपर भी हमारे साथ वहाँ जाएंगे और जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ यहाँ पे हैं, it will make more easier for them.
Perception is that the real estate market is not good at that time, and you're doing the seminar on that.
Exactly. So like for them is like buyers are always there. घर आपको चाहिए, मगर you have to look for a buyer who's looking for a buyer. That's opportunity we are looking. So like एक चीज़ वही है कि अगर एक ही मार्केट में आप लगे रहेंगे और उसी पे वो कोर्स में लगे रहेंगे, so हम उनको एक तो ट्रेन करते हैं. दूसरा क्या है, once you join IQI, you learn the technique, how the different part of the world they are doing. So selling techniques more, like you're part of a bigger picture.
लास्ट जब भी आप कहीं भी इन्वेस्ट करते
जी.
हैं तो वहाँ पे बड़े इंपॉर्टेंट लोगों को कि मेरी मनी सिक्योर है या नहीं, कोई यहाँ बैठ के मैं फिलिपाइन में करूँ या कहीं करूँ, तो उसके लिए भी कोई मैकेनिज्म?
बिल्कुल मैकेनिज्म है. हम लोग जिस दुनिया में भी इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं और जो हमारे प्रोजेक्ट पूरे वेटेड होते हैं और वी फॉलो टू टॉप 5 डेवलपर्स हैं जिनके साथ हम लोग काम करते हैं. तो और हर चीज़ जाके फिलीपींस हो गया, वियतनाम हो गया, मलेशिया हो गया, वहाँ पे ब्रिटिश लॉ चलता है. तो ब्रिटिश लॉ वो यहाँ पे भी चलता है, प्रोटेक्ट करता है. और सेकंड चीज़ क्या होती है कि जब यहाँ के इन्वेस्टर वहाँ इन्वेस्ट करता है, सेम SPAs हैं जो आप यहाँ पे साइन कर रहे हैं, तो उनको ये नहीं होता, कोई सरप्राइज़ नहीं मिलता कि यार ये क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स है, ये क्लॉज है. सो दैट्स वाई इट्स मोर प्रोटेक्टेड.
आप कुछ एंड में कहना चाहिए?
सर बिल्कुल कहना चाहेंगे कि यू शुड कम आउट हियर, लुक एट द सेमिनार आउट हियर. ये ऑनगोइंग चलता रहेगा हमारा. उसके ऊपर जो है हमारी ट्रेनिंग्स बहुत अच्छी हैं, हमारी टीम बहुत अच्छी है. हमने अपनी टीम्स को 2011 से अपना ऑपरेशन शुरू किया है. नाउ वी आर अ टीम ऑफ more than 5,000 प्लस एजेंट्स आउट देयर. मोर देन 10 कंट्रीज अवेलेबल आउट देयर, वर्ल्ड वाइड अवेलेबल हैं उसके लिए. एंड व्हेन यू आर देयर यू विल सी द डिफरेंस बिटवीन अस एंड अदर पीपल.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू.
काशिफ साहब और यूसुफ साहब से बात हुई है. अभी सेमिनार ऑनगोइंग आएगा, कुछ लोग ज़ाहिर है इसमें अपनी पार्टिसिपेशन भी करेंगे और इन्फॉर्मेशन देंगे, आपको बाकी का हाल सुनवाएंगे. हमारे कैमरामैन साबिर गाय हमारे साथ मौजूद रहेंगे. स्टे ट्यून. We have with us Daniel, who is the General Manager Marketing Group Family. Okay, so we discussed with Kashif about the IQI. The people are coming here and investing from China to Canada. So you planning to bring the clients from here or the clients from Canada to invest in China?
I would say today the world is already very globalized, and we are looking at two ways. We are looking at bringing the people of China to invest in Canada, in particular Toronto for now, and also to also open up the opportunity for the people here who is in the real estate industry to take a part in the China market. Potentially, there is no ownership in China for now, but in terms of managing properties, in terms of B2B in the property realm, there's a lot of opportunity in China.
So they can only invest in real estate or in the businesses too?
They can partner the local Chinese. IQI is exploring a few ways that we can work with the locals of China, where we can partner certain industry players there. So we would like to extend that opportunity to the people of Canada here, especially in Toronto.
So how's your feedback about the people who they are interested in the IQI projects in China?
Generally, the Chinese is buying the whole world,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
their appetite is insatiable. So IQI provide a global platform for them to reach out, in particular in places where it matters most for them, in places where they are very keen to look at, and we are doing some good success.
Yeah, we know that in the downtown there's a lot of Chinese are buying, and almost I think 50%, more than 50% Chinese are the owners of the condos.
True. And the reason Chinese is investing so heavily in all these cities is first, divestment is very important, children's education, and they really want to grow their wealth beyond China. IQI platform offers that opportunity for them to do that.
Thank you very much. and wish
My
you good luck.
pleasure. Thank you so much.
IQI Global Real Estate is an international brokerage firm with our presence in more than 8 countries. We have 5,000 plus agents worldwide. And we have 300 projects which we have worked worldwide out there. We have offices in Malaysia. Our head office headquarters is in Malaysia. We have 12 plus offices in Malaysia. We have an office in Dubai. We have an office in Australia. We have an office in UK. India, Philippines, Vietnam, and now we are here in Canada. Our story, we started our main office of Dubai in 2011. 2012, we moved to Malaysia. We have an office in Malaysia. 2013, we expanded our operations to IQI Australia. 2015, IQI Philippines. 2016, IQI Vietnam. 2018, IQI Canada, as well as India and UK. So what makes IQI Canada different? We have a global team of 5,000 plus agents across 8 countries and counting. Our agents have access to all of our global offices and resources. We take on development projects worldwide. You're just not limited to Canada. We have exclusive projects for Malaysia, Philippines, and India. We can advertise on our global marketing platform. IQI's website is visited by high volumes of international audiences each month. There's no sales quota. You can set up your own sales goals, low monthly plan, on per transaction basis. Training is provided to all agents, both in real time and online from global offices by renowned industry experts and LinkedIn personalities with high following. Grow your team, receive incentives on desk fees and transaction fees, and for the agents you recruit. IQI doesn't come without solid credibility. We have won the Best Agency Award for iProperty and REA Group. I would like to now welcome Daniel Ho, our Group Director, to come and give more information out there. Thank you.
My name is Daniel Ho. I'm the Managing Director of IQI. I'm responsible for the Asia market. To start off, first and foremost, thank you for being here. And this is my first time in Toronto. If my English is not very clear, forgive me. My English is of an Asian accent. And sometimes I do have some grammatically misconstructed sentences, but this is how we speak in Asia. But it is great to be here. I expect a very warm summer, as in summer. But from the country where I come, every day is summer. And this kind of summer is a good summer for us because it's cooling to a certain extent. You know, you can just walk and enjoy the temperature. It's not too hot. In our country, from where I come from, Malaysia, you will literally melt. But for some of you, it is your tropical paradise. Yeah? What I want to do is I want to invite all of you to stand up. And I know that some of you are not acquaintance to anyone else. So we want to relax a little bit. I want you to find a partner. Just anyone, any stranger will do. Just find a partner amongst all of us. If you can sit closer, that would be better. If just find a partner. Now I want you to look at your partner. Look at your partner, eye to eye. Okay, just choose a partner, don't be shy. Choose a partner, look at him or her, eye to eye, and tell them, you look great today. Seeing you make my day. I want to share a video to all of you. This particular video it is an annual event that IQI hold in Malaysia. It is our own convention. We bring some of the most successful sales agents from all our offices throughout the world together in this gathering. And very soon, we will have nominee some of the top performers from Canada, IQI Canada, I believe, will be joining us. It is the time where the members of IQI get to learn, grow, and network.
This is the moment you've waited for.
So enjoy. We are among one of the fastest growing real estate agency that is global, and we retain our Asian DNA, as in the founding members are predominantly Asian, and what we are able to offer is a global platform. As you can see from the video, we are a gathering of very passionate individuals in the realm of real estate, and the fact that we want to come to Toronto is to identify similar passionate individual that would like to tap into the emerging market. For those of you who is interested to get a piece of Asia, IQI is certainly a platform for you guys.
It's a great pleasure for IQI Global Real Estate that we have Honorable Mr. Khalid Rashid, who has taken his precious time out to come and support us out here. I would like him to welcome out here Mr. Khalid Rashid. He is an MPP for Mississauga East. Thank you very much for coming out here. I'll appreciate if you could just come on the stage, give a few words. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Khalid Rashid. I'm your member of Provincial Parliament. It is absolutely an honor to be here this afternoon among all of you. I was actually looking at some of the presentations, and I was thinking that hopefully I can join you guys in your next annual, event. I mean, the Bollywood and all the dancing and everything. So, see, it's always so good to see organizations coming into Canada, investing in Canada and in Ontario especially, because I am the provincial guy, so for me it's always good to see companies coming and investing, because they're not only investing but they're also creating jobs, and it's always good to see, because Ontario is a province that has a lot of potential, the growth potential, and I'm really excited to see what IQI can do in future as well in the province of Ontario. But also, if there's ever anything that we can do from our side, from a provincial level, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you all succeed. As you said, that always look at the future, and yeah, I just wanted to wish everybody all the very best, and to IQI, welcome to Toronto, and looking forward to working with you all. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.
Let's continue with our presentations. We have Bobby Franco from Philippines, and she will give us some information about Philippines properties.
Before I joined IQI, I used to be an associate sales director from SM Development Corporation, year 2014-2016. And then I resigned the year 2016 to join IQI to become their managing director in the Philippines. We put up IQI Global Real Estate Corporation, me as their managing director. Right now, we are accredited in the Philippines for more than 25 developers. We are selling and marketing properties developed by developers with proven track record like SMDC, Ayala, Mega World, DMCI, and so on and so forth. I just want to show you first the video of the build of Dutertenomics, so that you will know how good to sell properties in the Philippines.
जी, जैसा कि आप लोग जानते हैं कि आज हम IQI की प्रेजेंटेशन में हैं यहाँ, और मेरे साथ एक बहुत ही वेल नोन कम्युनिटी की शख्सियत है. इनका नाम है मिस्टर राजेश. I will request Mr. Rajesh to introduce himself to the community again.
Hi everybody, this is Agnilo Rajesh here from all the way from India, और हम बेहद प्राउड हैं कि IQI जैसी ग्लोबल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ हम जुड़े हुए हैं. We are brought our developments from India for distribution through IQI world over. जहाँ पर हम इंडिया में मुंबई, चेन्नई, मदुरई, कोयम्बतूर और हैदराबाद के प्रॉपर्टीज़ डेवलप कर रहे हैं, एंड वी आर वेरी हैप्पी एंड प्राउड टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द IQI लॉन्च इन कनाडा.
आपको आज यहाँ पर आकर कैसा लग रहा है? How do you like? Do you think that these kind of events should take place so that they can encourage investors and the team?
100%. IQA is doing a brilliant job of reaching out to the people across the world. And as a part of this initiative, St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures from India is very proudly associated and reaching out to Indians in North America. सारे इंडियंस और सारे देशवासी अपने देश में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं, मलेशिया हो या वियतनाम हो या फिलीपींस हो या इंडिया हो, और हिंदुस्तान के तरफ से सेंट एंजेलोस VNCT वेंचर्स IQA के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है और हम हमारी प्रॉपर्टीज़ यहाँ पर एग्जिबिट कर रहे हैं.
Thank you very much for providing us opportunity to bridge the gap between you, investors like you, and IQI. And thank you very much for attending the event.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Today we are here at the launch of IQI. It's a new organization. Actually, it's a foreign organization that are coming to Ontario, especially to Toronto, to invest in not only in basically looking for job opportunities and growth and everything like that. So I'm really excited, and as I said, looking forward to working with them, because this province is open for business, as our Honorable Premier Doug Ford always says, and also jobs, the growth, and I'm really excited to see that there are going to be a lot of job growth and a lot of opportunities, new opportunities that this province is going to be bringing to a lot of organizations. Really excited. Thank you.
Canada, this is where we have entered, and this is the beginning. We start Philippines, what Bobby was saying, 5 people. Today we are 300. Malaysia, we are 2,000. So this is just the beginning. Asia and the Asians are the major contribution to the real estate industry in the world. And IQI is generated and started from Asia. We are an Asian company going global. So that's the difference. We speak Asian language, we are from there, we understand their need. A lot of time, there was a lot of misconception how the investors was dealt. And we are investor. This is how we started. We were investor when we are going investing in the other part of the world. The problem is they don't understand what is my need is, and we were having issues like how to understand. So that's the beauty of IQI. So we have agency people here, we have some developer, and I think now I'll ask Mr. Rajesh to come in. He's a developer from India. So for you to understand, if you join IQI, how will benefit from the developer point of view, why they choose IQI. So I think it might cater to all the needs. Mr. Rajesh, thank you.
Organization and my friend Kashif and team, Daniel doing a brilliant job. It's an example of how enthusiastic a young team can be and the magic they can create by being together. 1,500 to 3,000 people in Malaysia is no small joke. It's an amazing team which has grown, and I'm sure IQI is going to keep on setting up their marks across the world, including Canada and North America. I'm Agnello Rajesh. I'm basically the chairman and founder of an organization called St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures. We operate out of India, and we develop projects in cities like Mumbai, Chennai, Madurai, Coimbatore, and Hyderabad. We also develop in Dubai. We develop basically villas, and the model that we have come up with is developing the outer city limits of metro cities like Mumbai, Chennai, and Hyderabad, so that value creation can happen to the buyers. We have got a lot of locals within the country itself buying. Now we are reaching out to the whole world where Indians settled abroad. Unfortunately or fortunately, whatever way you can put it up, only Indians can buy property in India. Even if you're an Indian staying abroad, like an NRI with a different passport, but if you have the OCI, the Original Citizen of India identification, you will be able to purchase properties back home in India. We are trying to do the sales of our projects with the association with IQI, and here I would like to say that there are some fantastic opportunities back home in India. Population was always discussed as far as India is concerned. Today, this same population has become the strength of India, and lots of Indians stay abroad, especially in Canada and America, the North America that we call that. Indians are large in population, and they are habitual investors back home in India. But during the past few years, a lot of people had experiences where they had concern of who will take care of the property that they procure back home in India. So we have now come out with some very intelligent solutions to buyers, to non-resident Indians, which the teams of IQI will be explaining to interested Indian investors on how they can benefit by investing in India as on date. First and foremost, India is now a very regulated real estate market. In the last 2 years, the RERA rule has been applied in India. RERA is the Real Estate Regulatory Authority, which means any developer who's developing a project, and if an investor will invest into his project, he cannot use the money the way he feels like. It is controlled by the government, and it is made sure that every investment being done by any investor, whether it's an Indian in India or whether it's an Indian in any part of the world, he needs to use it purely for that project only. So there are strictures and rules and regulations in place. The government has become very strict, which will ensure that the money of the investor buying real estate in India is not misused, and it will also ensure that the money invested will be invested in the project within the timelines which has been promised by the developer, not only to the investor and the buyer, but also to the government. They have to make promises to the buyer, and they have to make the same promise to the government as to when the investment will be delivered, when the product will be delivered. The good news is we have now recently tied up with an entity called Trip Villas. Now, Trip Villas is a concept, and it is the world's third largest company for vacation homes across the world. It's a Singapore company invested in by the government of Singapore also, and they manage the properties that we are developing, and they will be creating not only rentals for the investors and buyers, but they will also be taking care of the maintenance of the properties. And friends, we all know a revenue yielding asset always appreciates faster than any other asset in comparison. St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures believes in value creation for the buyer, value creation for the investors. And that's the reason, even in a place like India, when there are a lot of apartments being constructed, apartments, as we all know, are necessity because of the prices of the land being very expensive. But people who have the privilege and the pleasure to buy a house with the ownership of land is very scarce and very rare in a fast developing country like India. It is no secret today that India is one of the fastest developing real estate country in the world. So the real estate, because of the population, you need a lot of housing. And when you buy houses in that country, the appreciation is too good. 100% assets are backed by bank loans, and you get bank loans to the tune of 80%, even if you are a non-resident Indian. It's very easy. And the team at St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures has a specific department which supports the NRI management of activities. So for every NRI, there is a special department which has been created within the company who coordinates absolutely everything, including from identifying the property you want to buy, to renting it out, to getting you the bank loan, and to coordinating your rental returns back to your account, bank accounts. So with these kind of facilities, we are making sure that the investors investing in properties not only get their due returns, but at the same time, their assets get well managed, not only by St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures, but Trip Villas at large. So there is a very specific offer that happens through with this transaction between Trip Villas and St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures, wherein the villa owner or the apartment owner gets tied up with Trip Villas who give them returns. At the same time, we tie up with banks to give a bank loan to the buyer to buy the villas. So it becomes a very easy purchase for them. The logic is simple. On a property of say 100,000 Canadian dollars, the contribution of the buyer is maximum to the tune of 20%, which includes the cost of the apartment or the villa. It includes all government charges. On that, we get a 20% loan, 20% down payment, 80% bank loan, and then this 80% bank loan gets repaid over a period of 20 to 25 years, depending on the age of the buyer. It's a very interesting proposition because on a $100,000 investment, your contribution becomes $20,000. $80,000 comes as a form of loan. After 5 years, if the property appreciates to say $200,000, you have made $100,000 profits on your down payment of only $20,000. So that is the kind of proposition and value creation that we are trying to create through assets, through properties, and we are doing it very successfully. A lot of non-resident Indians from across the world are investing into properties developed by St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures and through other developers also in India. And Indians across the world are looking back towards India because it is giving them excellent returns on the investments that they are doing. Today, the dollar is around 71 rupees to a single US dollar. So today the dollar is the strongest. So apart from the appreciation that you might get with the growth of the economy, which is growing rapidly, one of the fastest growing economies in the world, you also get the advantage of buying the rupee against a very, very strong dollar. So it's a very advantageous situation today for non-resident Indians to invest back into India and get more for the money that they have earned in the form of dollars in international countries like Canada and the US. So this is a unique proposition that we are making, and IQI are our most reliable, dependable and fantastic partners who are distributing the properties and the projects that St. Angelo's is developing across multiple cities of India. So that's about St. Angelo's, and if there are any questions that I can address, it will be a pleasure. North America has the second highest population after the Chinese, I guess, is the Indians. So there is a huge market waiting out there. So all the channel partners of IQI can definitely also offer the Indian properties for the Indian investors who are in this part of the world, who have made it really big in IT and automobiles and engineering and medical sectors of this part of the world, Canada and North America. So the IQI channel partners can definitely reach out to these people and try to make a transaction. Kohler fittings, which are again American fittings. We're using designer tiles, water backup, power backup, gated community, paver block roads. It is state of the art, and these are considered to be one of the best villa developments in the country as on date. Any competition or any competition that we participate in for development, this project gets us all possible awards. So it's one of the best projects that we are doing. And Suzanne Khan, she is the very famous film star Hrithik Roshan's ex-wife. Suzanne Khan is one of the best and the most expensive designers in India, and she is the person who has designed these white villas. So we are actually creating a value. In real estate, the new trend of buying real estate is during the transaction, if the buyer is going to benefit more than the seller, only then a transaction happens. That is a new trend today. So if I'm able to sell gold at the price of silver, I have a market. If I try to sell gold at the price of silver, at the price of gold, there is no market. So we are trying to create a product wherein when you buy, you get more value than what you have paid for. That is the mindset that St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures is all about, and that's what we are creating. So we are creating some great value with the development of these kind of villas across the country. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So thank you, everyone. I think we closed the first session. I think the second session will start at 4 o'clock.
Hi, I'm Mayor Frank Scarpitti, and for all the information that you need to know about the city of Markham and all of the events, tune in to Toronto 360 TV.
My name is Ikra Khalid with Awais and Saber, and you are watching Toronto 360 TV.
Keep watching 360 TV.